Hi folks, and welcome to Tree Stand Buddies Game On. I'm your host Nate Klein. This week we're traveling to Western Kentucky for a combination bow and muzzleloader hunt for whitetails. Get ready, because Tree Stand Buddies Game On starts right now.
Tree Stand Buddies Game On is brought to you by the Tree Stand Buddy, the tree stand hanging system that's coming to a tree near you. Wild Dale's Booner Builder, build your invisible food plot today. Extreme Sighting Solutions, let Extreme Sights be the solution to your sighting problems. High Country Archery, celebrating 30 years of archery excellence. Invite Team Extreme Food Plots, make them thrive 365. Bush in a Bag, your personal ground concealment system. True Fire Releases and Broadheads. Products more archers trust. Kicks Industries, Get on Target. And Walnut Grove, makers of the Booger. Products have been provided by these fine sponsors.
Made the trip from Ohio and Pennsylvania. We got two trucks rolling down here. Robbie Gilbert's just a little bit ahead of us. We got about 4 tags here. We're headed to hunt with our good friends at Deer Ridge Innovations. It's taken us almost 8 hours to get here, and the weather couldn't be any better. The acorns are dropping, and the bucks are going to be all over them. So we're going to get here, meet up with the guys from Pennsylvania, meet up with our friends from Deer Ridge Innovations, do a little scouting tonight, and then tomorrow morning we're going to hit the tree stand.
It's day 1 of Kentucky here, folks. It's about 40 degrees out, mid-October. Ought to be a pretty good day. Might have to put some time in the stand today, but we should see some deer.
I'm a die-hard muzzleloader hunter, and when Nate told me, hey, we're going down a day early to bow hunt, I told him I would just rather stay in bed and wait till Saturday to do the muzzleloader.
Well, we seen our first animal of the day. It's about 8:45. This big cow come walking. The flash just went off. We got trail cameras out here. Welcome to Kentucky. Nate was so worried. We ended up having a little confusion when we went to our stands. Jason and I had scouted out up the ridge, and Richie had scouted this out. He was so worried I was going to kill something. And he actually told me if I killed something out of the stand, we weren't going to be friends anymore. And this big cow goes down there, so I'd say our hunt, for the most part, is probably done.
So Robbie actually accidentally slipped into the spot that I'd scouted the day before and hung my trail camera. When it got light, Robbie was sitting about 15 yards from my camera.
So I thought, well, if Nate thought this is a good spot, maybe it'll end up being a decent spot.
Beef, that's what's for dinner.
We're going to clear the cows out and see if we can't find some bucks in Kentucky.
Hunters, are you sick of dropping your gear from your tree stand, then having to climb back down to get it? Walnut Grove has solved an old problem with a new idea, the Booger. You may be fooled by its looks, but you'll be amazed by its abilities. If you drop it, this little booger will get it. The Booger by Walnut Grove Hunting Products. Proudly made in the USA.
This is the Tree Stand Buddy, the easiest, safest way ever to hang your stand. With the receiver on the tree and the bracket on the stand, simply slide your stand into place. Attach the tree stand strap, you never carry your stand up the tree. Tree Stand Buddy works on virtually any hang-on stand. I put a receiver in every tree I hunt and take my stand with me.
It's that easy.
Learn more at treestandbuddy.com.
Wild Dale's Booner Builder is a new one-of-a-kind product that will help you keep and route deer where you want them. With as little as 2 applications, you can turn native wood browse into a more healthy and nutritious food source that deer crave. Not a sweet treat, mineral, fertilizer, or attractant, Booner Builder works within the plant itself to increase sugar production and total health of the plant, thus making it more desirable to wildlife. Now, for the first time, you can create browsing routes that lead directly to your stand without anyone else knowing about the honey hole you've secretly created. Bring that nocturnal buck you've been after right to your stand during daylight hours with Wild Dale's Booner Builder.
This portion of the show is brought to you by Bush in the Bag.
The ultimate ground concealment system.
Robbie's watching cows in Kentucky when he gets a nice surprise.
I look out the hill and this beautiful buck steps out. I yelled at Q, I said, shoot her. So I'm getting my stuff ready, he's getting ready. We're trying to figure out where these deer are at. I'm trying to point them out to him. So I get my field glasses up and I look, and it's a 4-point. And I thought, wait a minute. So I told Jason, I said, never mind, it's just a 4-point. Huge 4-point, but that's all it was. He goes, no, I think he's a 9. I said, and then the deer I'm looking at, I know for a fact is a 4-point. So we get to look in there. Well, then come to find out, there's 3 bucks there. A place that we were just shooting from the hip, trying to find a place to go, and we've got 3 bucks, 2 of which are shooter bucks, working their way right to us. So we kind of figured right then that we might be in a pretty decent spot. So we're sitting there watching these deer. They come parallel to us, never spooked, just kind of fed on past and went to a bedding area.
That was awesome. We were sitting here, we had these 2 cows come in, kind of debating whether to get down. I'm like, you know what, these deer around these cows all the time, we're just going to hang out. They made a mistake though, because tomorrow's the first day of muzzleloader season. So they hang out there tomorrow, put a bullet in them.
Man, this western Kentucky is some beautiful country. Tonight's the first evening we're gonna bow hunt. Yesterday, as soon as we got here, we put our trail cameras out with some corn piles to figure out if there were some deer in this property. We checked it at noon today, and we got a couple of decent bucks in it.
So Robbie Gilbert held out on us yesterday. Today, he's sharing pictures.
What do you think he'll score, Nate?
Let me get a good look at him.
Some long beams.
It's 9-point.
We're thinking.
He's better than 140, right at it.
That's mature deer.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're looking for down here.
That's Randy's deer.
Where'd you get that picture? Right where Randy's hunting?
Right at the edge of it, actually. He walks in on.
So it kind of splits both of you.
Nice.
Big bucks in Kentucky.
Bow hunting tonight. It's the last day of bow season before Kentucky's early muzzleloader season. Already had a button buck come in and some turkeys work the edge of this field we're hunting. Hunting some hardwoods. There's a draw coming up to us and a field behind us. The temperature is dropping. It's about 45 degrees, I'd say, right now. Weather's clearing up, and we got a couple of trail cam pictures yesterday of some decent bucks in the area. So, see what happens tonight. Should be a good one. Buck. Man, you gotta be kidding me. I thought that deer was 40 yards. I put my 40-yard pin right on him, right over his back. It's gotta be only 35. I shot right over him. It's kind of a management deer there. He's got like a big frame on him, but no points. Maybe a 4-point. I've been happy to take that deer in Kentucky.
It's time for this week's In the Scope.
Folks, welcome to this week's In the Scope. I'm Rich, this is Jesse. We're going to talk about a couple of products this week. Jess, start us off. What do you got there?
Got a great product from Walnut Grove, made right here in the USA. It's called the Booger.
Nice.
Anytime you drop anything out of your tree stand, I know I do, I know you do, especially my brother.
Oh my
He
goodness.
drops everything.
Oh, if you've ever hunted with them.
Very simple to use. Tie it onto your rope, your bow rope. and open the jaws up, snap it in, you're ready to go. Drop it down the tree, hold it about 3 foot above your whatever you've dropped.
There it is.
There it is.
Now this is a lightweight, you know,
very easy
here.
to use, very
But
lightweight.
this is rated up to 30 pounds, and it will hold that 30 pounds.
Rich,
no doubt about it.
When I climb the tree, I carry my bow up with it. I carry my pack up with it. Everything that goes up the tree with me comes up on a booger. What do you got there?
I got the Ripcord Code Red Fall-Away Rest. All new this year. It's got an internal braking system. It takes all the bounce out of that launcher that people don't like. It's got a soft rubber molding here, so you don't get that sound of the arrow coming back through the rest. It's got some moleskin in there, and it also has a slimline launcher. It lets you move the rest inside of center shot, and there's not going to be any riser interference. So check it out, the new Ripcord Code Red Fall-Away Rest. And that does it for this week's In the Scope, guys.
You can find the booger at walnutgrovehunting.com and Ripcord Arrow Rest at ripcordarrowrest.com. Now let's get back in the tree with me in Kentucky after my miss.
We're watching this hay field. Nothing's even hit the field yet. Rich, right there. There's a giant in the field. Get on him. Get on him. There's 2 bucks. 2 bucks.
He heard me, but will he respond to calling on October 15th? See what happens next. Extreme Sighting Solutions is new this season with the Terminator. We use the strongest CNC machine aircraft-grade aluminum available. We're bow hunters, and we know exactly what your equipment goes through each season. Our sights are durable, lightweight, and bright. Our pins are looking at 24 inches of some of the brightest fiber optic material on the market today, giving you the visibility you need to make those tough shots count, even in low light conditions. The new Terminator by Extreme Sighting Solutions just put one more advantage in your favor. Let Extreme Sights be the solution to all your sighting problems.
Take year-round management to the next level with Invite Extreme Wildlife Systems.
Invite Extreme Wildlife Systems has everything you need to attract more wildlife and grow bigger bucks.
Quality seed blends, liquid fertilizers, herbicide, highly nutritious minerals.
When you put your deer on the Invite system, you'll see the results.
Allows your property to hold more deer and better deer, as well as more wildlife in general. Use Invite's complete line and you won't regret it.
Make them thrive 365. This portion of the show is brought to you by the Tree Stand Buddy.
Coming to a tree near you. Find us on treestandbuddy.com and Facebook.
I'm gonna snort wheeze at him. Gotcha. Here he comes. Here he comes.
It's time to check in with Wild Dale for this week's Power Play Moment, brought to you by Booner Builder. Welcome to this week's Booner Builder Power Play Moment of the Week. Again, I'm with Wild Dale Denman, and this week we're talking to Jim Ward again from the Whitetail Academy. Jim, we're on a trail here, and Booner Builder is all about mosey browse routes. You've actually created this browse route. Tell me how you do it, why you do it, and what the deer are benefiting from this.
I do it to help people kill the biggest deer on their property. So I start the trail right at the bedding areas that I establish, and usually that's on the highest ground, and then I bring the trail out across the terrain features that the big bucks want to travel on their browse route, their daily browse route. And I'll put little killing plots along that, but the example here is it starts out at a 6-foot wide trail. I take everything off of it, I lime and fertilize it, then I hinge cut the trees back 90 degrees to the trail so that we can get sunlight in here, and it provides the diversity that the animals are after, with an example of this hickory nut tree here and all the browse that they've hit on it.
So I see you eyeing this up.
Oh, yeah.
This was not sprayed with Booner Builder.
No.
3 years ago when you put this in here, if you'd have treated it with Booner Builder, what would this look like?
It would have a lot more regrowth on it, a lot more feeding activity. It'd be bushed out a little bit better, but it's still doing a real good job. The deer are still using it. As you can see, what they're trying to get is these green stems. So by the Booner Builder providing more of the tender, digestible stuff with a lot more sugar in the plant, up to 200 pounds per ton
it's a lot of
vegetation.
Food. Yep.
Adds a lot more sugar to it. So makes the deer a lot easier to thrive, and it's actually changing the health of the plant, which changes the fragrance and the health pheromones coming out of the plant that pulls the deer.
So most people never thought maybe of building their own trails. They look for the trails. You've decided it's easier to just route them where you want them, and by incorporating Booner Builder, we're going to route them with a better food source.
Better food source, providing a healthier habitat for them to be in, and Jim letting more of the light in and actually building a cover route as they're traveling is a tremendous idea. It's another strategy from Jim Ward's Whitetail Academy and Booner Builder together.
There you go.
Jim, we appreciate it. This Booner Builder has got so many uses, and we've already showed you a ton of these uses. This is just another one. Make the deer make them go where you want them to go, not where they want to go. That's what Jim's doing, and Dale's helping you out by giving them even more to eat along that route. It's going to do it for this week's Power Play Moment. We'll see you again next week.
That's a good deer. His tines go up at the top and almost touch. He's 25 yards right there, but I did not have a shot. What an evening, Rich. Hey, we got muzzleloaders tomorrow. If this happens tomorrow, we'll have back straps in the freezer, baby. I'm shaking again.
Our one-day bow hunt is over, but we've got 2 days to hunt them with muzzleloaders. We'll be right back.
This is the Tree Stand Buddy, the easiest, safest way ever to hang your stand. With the receiver on the tree and the bracket on the stand, simply slide your stand into place. Attach the tree stand strap. You never carry your stand up the tree. Tree Stand Buddy works on virtually any hang-on stand. I put a receiver in every tree I hunt and take my stand with me.
It's that easy.
Learn more at treestandbuddy.com.
Giant here last night. Here we go. You on him? Wait, your blade's out. What? The blade popped off the dang O-ring again. Just blew it.
Make the switch to a mechanical broadhead you can count on. The TrueFire Switchblade. Blades are easily reset. No O-rings. Guaranteed not to pre-open in flight.
Man, I'm making the switch.
The TrueFire Switchblade.
This portion of the show is brought to you by Wildlife Energy Drink. Energy for the great outdoors.
After the first day of the bow hunting, we actually climbed down a little bit early. There was a field that was kind of secluded. We had seen deer in there the night before, a couple decent bucks. And we were kind of going on the whim that it was the bucks we saw that morning. So Jason and I hurry up, we beat feet to get to the edge of this field and look out there, and sure enough, those deer were back in there. So in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, I need to hunt someplace tomorrow morning, but I don't want to go back into there because that's been the only consistent thing we've had on this whole hunt, that these bucks are using that field. So the only next thing we could do was find a place to be in the woods tomorrow morning, take a chance we might get on one, but we were really preparing for that evening hunt.
It's open evening, Kentucky, muzzleloader season. We've been at it. When we come down here the first night to scout, watched a couple good bucks in this field. Had some pictures of them yesterday. Saw them yesterday right at dark. Jason Q and I are planning to set till the evening, till dark, before we come out of this field. We got some cows out in the field. I hope they leave, but I think it's going to be pretty exciting. We should definitely see some deer, definitely see some action.
There was a lot of planning that went into that first night of muzzleloader hunting, because I knew those bucks were coming in there, but we didn't know exactly where they were hitting the field. We scanned that field all morning trying to figure out where to hang a tree stand at. For me to hunt on the ground that time of year, it just worries me so much. Well, we figured our best bet was to grab the bush and the bags, brush ourselves in, make a blind, and sit at the edge of the field and just hope that they come on the other side. We got in the stand about 2:30 that afternoon. There was a crazy wind blowing, cows walking in front of our setups all the time. So, as in typical Robbie fashion, I figured the best thing to do, lay back and take a nap. Upon waking up, I looked over at Jason, who was about half asleep himself, and I said, "Seen anything?" He says, "Nothing." As I turned to look from him, I look out to the field, and wouldn't you know, I see the rack of this nice buck parallel on the field. I said, "Shoot her," and the game was on. When I had first seen this buck, he was walking the field line. Well, there's a little bit of a dip there, and I'll give Jason Q all the credit in the world. The setup he had to film at, for him to get any type of footage at all is amazing, but to lay down a hunt like he did is amazing. When I was finally ready to take the shot, I stopped him and took the shot.
I don't know. I think I got him though. Yes! The wind was blowing crazy, so we decided, we took our bush in a bag, brought it out here, set us up a little makeshift ground blind, sitting on turkey seats, overlooking this field. My butt's numb, my legs are numb, and I just happened to look down, and all of a sudden, this buck appears. He picks his head up, I'm like, oh my God, real high rack. I hope I got a buck laying down there from the other side of that hill.
I knew I'd hit this buck. So Jason and I, we were high-fiving. I was excited, ecstatic. This was going to be my third Kentucky buck in a row in 3 years. So I was just pumped. So we get our gear gathered up. We head across the field to where he was standing at. Instant blood. So I thought, boy, this is going to be easy. We start tracking the blood, and it comes to a complete stop. We come to this cliff. We couldn't find any more blood.
Last night we'd hit a buck, and it was getting dark on us. We weren't really sure what happened as far as where the hit was and everything. So we found some blood. We stopped tracking it, pulled out. So we're going back in today. We got a few guys. We're going to go back and see if we can get this buck located. We got home. We played the footage back on the TV, and the hit actually looks pretty good. So hopefully we don't have a real long walk and we run into this big boy.
So we brought the Deer Ridge crew, the whole OI crew, and we start combing this hillside looking for this deer. No blood, no tracks, no nothing. I'm walking back, and Randy Cumberledge is standing there, and I just look at him and say, dude, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
They got blood out here, and there's only one possible way that deer could have went off of this. And I've just been standing here looking down over this trying to, I see some feet prints, but no blood or nothing.
You ain't got nothing?
No, I've just been trying to, instead of going down in there right now.
Hey. Look down there. See? He's laying about 100 yards through there.
Yeah, he is.
Look, he's got all these pines left. See?
Damn.
If we're not mistaken, I think it's the one we've seen with both. We got some junk on the back. We'll call that 11 point.
Yeah.
I tell you what he lacks in width, he's got in time, length, and beams.
Get this right here.
I am tickled to death. Definitely.
Job well done, brother. Good job, Jason.
You got a little kicker coming off the back. Heck yeah. Nope. What's your plan of getting him out of here? On your back?
Cameraman. Cameraman got to pull it out.
That would be you.
That ain't happening. I'll help, but I ain't dragging up myself.
We're wondering how we're going to get this big Kentucky deer up out of here. Well, Jeremy Kelch, he was kind of a new guy. And I told Kelch, I said, Kelch, you drag this deer up out of here, and we'll make you pro staff right away. Kelch grabbed that deer, and up the hill he went.
This is how it works. You shoot the deer and let somebody else drag it.
Now, we just love that early muzzleloader season hunt in Kentucky, and Robbie has never came back on that 2-day hunt without a buck. Some call it luck. Robbie's going to tell you it's skill. Hey, go to our friends from Invite's Facebook page, post "I want my Invite food plot" on their wall, and the boys from Invite will pick a winner and send you a free food plot. That's going to do it for this week's show. We'll see you right back here next time on Tree Stand Buddies Game On.
Tree Stand Buddies Game On has been brought to you by Tree Stand Buddy at treestandbuddy.com. Wild Dale's Booner Builder at boonerbuilder.com. Extreme Sighting Solutions at extremesights.com. High Country Archery at highcountryarchery.com. Invite Team Extreme Food Plots at invitefpf.com. Bush in a Bag at bushnabag.com. Truefire Releases and Broadheads at truefire.com. Kicks Industries at kicks-ind.com. Game On Game Calls at outdoorinsightstv.com. And Walnut Grove at walnutgrovehunting.com. Products have been provided by these fine sponsors. Tree Stand Buddies Game On has been an Outdoor Insights television production. Find us online at outdoorinsightstv.com or on Facebook and Twitter.
All right, I'm hunting here. Randy already knew where he was hunting at. And Robbie, you got this little section of property right here. This is yours.
You ever heard the old saying, if you can't beat them, join them? Robbie Gilbert's hunted 4 days in Kentucky in 3 years and shot 3 bucks. Beef, that's what's for dinner.
Jason is down.
Done. That's it. It's over. Show's done. Cut it now.